the stakes are high this morning for Democrats and Republicans, and for the American people as well. Ed O'Keefe is with us to discuss the potential impact of these election results around the country. Ed, good morning.
Good to see you guys.
Of course. So what do voters on both sides believe is at stake?
Look, for Republicans, today is about getting a seat at the table. They want the access codes back to the room where it happens. Yes. That's what's driving so much of their hunger and their turnout today.
Right.
They're upset about the direction of the country. They're showing up to vote. Democrats understand losing full access to that room means big problems potentially for the White House and certainly for the agenda that they've passed over the last 2 years. Whether the convincing argument has been made by President Biden, by all these Democratic candidates, remains to be seen.
Well, historically, the party in power normally doesn't have a good night.
Right.
The Republicans I was watching last night already seem to be making plans.
Yes.
So what's on the line for President Biden here tonight?
Well, you know, he and Speaker Pelosi, I noted yesterday, started to concede, at least subtly, that they may lose control of the House tonight. But Democrats are desperate to hold on to the Senate. And that would make President Biden's life a little easier, if only for this. It now only requires a majority to get new cabinet secretaries confirmed and, of course, judges. Potential for Supreme Court vacancies, if one were to come up. It would be a lot easier for Democrats to get somebody through if they still controlled the Senate. But there are going to be bigger policy debates now if Republicans take control of the House over basic government spending, over the future of immigration, review of what happened in Afghanistan, and consideration of what to do about Ukraine going forward in the future. And, of course, all sorts of other investigations into the president's son, into how the COVID-19 pandemic was handled, and the future of the economy. There's been big discussion about how do you tackle inflation. Republicans say you got to cut government spending. White House and Democrats turn around and say, well, then you'd be undoing everything we just did.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the conversation about things like Social Security and Medicare and the future of abortion rights in the states and across the country.
Ed, I appreciate you. I know you got a long day.
Yeah.
Long night ahead.
But aren't you excited about today?
I love election day.
I do too, Ed.
It's the day the viewers get to stand up off the couch and go say something about what's going on, and let's hope they do that.
That's right, and they'll be right here watching us. CBS News will bring you full coverage of the election results beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on CBS.